Hello, beautiful people. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you, good night to you, depending upon what country you live in and what time zone you're living in. Wherever you are, much more happiness to you and much more power to you, much more abundance and everything good that you want in your life. That's my prayer for you. Thank you so much for listening to Ask Ali Podcast. Thank you so much for watching Ask Ali Podcast YouTube channel. You guys are wonderful. I really appreciate it. Please keep being the part of Ask Ali journey. And if you pick up some points here and there and apply to your life, I can really appreciate that. And I think that's the whole goal of my journey with this podcast. After all, my goal here is to empower your inner self. I really mean it. Do you mean it? Hopefully you do. If not, please mean it. Because you deserve the best. You deserve everything in the world that you can ever desire for. All you gotta do is know some tricks and traits that you can put yourself on a success path. That's all you have to do. Hey, today's topic is just like other topics, different. And today's topic, I named it, I don't have time. 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 Okay, so today's topic is I don't have time. We the human beings, every day, every time, wherever we are, I see everybody complaining about time. I don't have 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 time. That's all I hear, you know. And that makes me wonder, where does the time go? Your time, my time, his time, her time, and all of us's time. Where does it go? What is time? The excuse that we use that we don't have time, what is it? How did we form or develop this whole thing that I don't have time? I don't have time to find a new job. I don't have time to go to gym. I don't have time to cleanse my body. I don't have time to read. I don't have time to listen to podcasts. I don't have time for my relationship. I'm tore up into my job and worries of life and everything. Isn't it what many times you see yourself saying that? I'm sure you do. Be honest to yourself. You do. And this excuse is so large, so big, and so effective that all of us use it and then lose it. By using that excuse, I don't have time, you're losing time, really. You are. I am too, if I use that excuse. Which, thank God, I'm getting better in life and I'm not using that excuse as often. Because time is a very critical, very, very important thing to understand. That's the only thing really in life that has the true value. Other than that, everything else is whatever we think it is. But time is so precious and powerful that you can never replace that. You can never bring it back. You can never push forward. And many times I see people, walking around and, hey, how are you today? how you guys are doing? And he or she will say, I'm just killing time. And that hits me right here, right here. Hits me right here. You are killing time? Are you really? You killing time? Oh my goodness. You're such a killer. And you're killing the most precious thing that you can ever imagine. You're killing that. Who taught you that? Where did you get that lesson? Where? Who did that? Who do you blame to? That's helping you waste time and kill time. So if I have your permission, okay? And permission means open mind. And if you let me say that, I will say that we the people, all of us, including myself and my mama, we all are damn liars to ourselves. We lie to ourselves about time, about important things. We do. This is a social lie when it comes to I don't have time. You have time to breathe. You have time to eat. You have time to work. You have time to sleep. You have time to drink. You have time to mess around. You have time to gossip. You have time to just waste time into this and that and that. You do have time, right? And of course, by the time you need time for the important things, then you will say, I don't have time. Wow. Wow. How did you invent that? How did you invent it? How does it happen without your permission? What's going on with your life? Shake it up. Shake it up. And really shake it up and see what's going on with your time. And today, you see, I'm emphasizing the time factor in life. Time factor is so big that it covers your whole life and your surrounding life and everybody else's life. If you really look at it, you, my dear, even if you don't have a penny in your pocket, you're still rich. You're rich just like a president of the United States because you got time. He's got time. His time and your time and my time is the same time. Same 24 hours. Same 30 days or 31 days in a month. Same hours. Same 6-7 days a week. And 365 days a year. Same time. Same lifetime. Same breathing patterns. How come somebody can do these giant things, huge, humongous, big things in life, and some of us, we just complain that we don't have time? I do not believe that we don't have time. When we don't have time, I know what we have. We have excuses. And we use this terminology to really dodge things, important things. Maybe things are hard to do, that's why I say we don't have time. Maybe things are not important to you, and they are in fact important things to you, but they are not important to you. And we use that excuse to get out of it. How many times you can do that? How many times? All your life you keep doing that. And then we don't have time. And then the day comes when you really don't have time. Ooh, be scared of that day. Be scared of that day. Because your life, the whole life, flashes in your eyes when you're ready to leave this planet. And at that time, it's nothing but tears in eyes and sorrows. I wish I've done this. I wish I've done this sooner than this time, where time has really ran out. Wow. Wow, very, very tough, huh? Very tough. So, how could we cure this problem where we don't have to say, I don't have time, where we don't have to say, I can't do it because I don't have time? Guess what? I got a good news for you. If you really look at time, it's nothing but small moments, little tiny moments, tiniest moments. And don't you worry about it because you got so many of these moments. Everything happens in that moment. As long as you can control it, you can shape it, you can target it, and you can focus on it. It only happens in one moment. Your failures, your successes, your happiness, your sadness, your injuries, everything happens in that moment. Just one moment. One moment can define your life to the highest level of success in your life. Or one moment can decide the lowest point of your life that can haunt you and punish you all your life. I can promise you that. Just one moment. You can go right or you can go left. Right means rising to the success. Left means diminishing into failures of life. And just keep going down and down and down and down. Where are you gonna go? How down you can go? How much you can lose? How much time you can lose? Don't know yet, right? Well, look at it. Just sit down with yourself and look at it. Where are you wasting time? Isn't it time to really go back to school, college? Isn't it time to go work on your skills? Isn't it time to go build your better relationships? Isn't it time to go build a business? Isn't it time to go work on the money that you don't have so you can have some money? Isn't it time to go buy a new property? Isn't it time to go build a new home? Isn't it time to get married? Isn't it time to divorce if your marriage is not working? You know, and if you look in this formation that I am presenting these thoughts to you, you'll be amazed that many things are being victimized by that I don't have time. Amazing. It boggles my mind. How could we do that? Why could we do that? Who permits us to do that? Nobody but ourselves, right? Hey, be the brave one, okay? Take the blame. Take the blame. Accept it. That you're the one, you waste your own time. You're the one, you wasted your life. You're the one, you wasted all those opportunities. You're the one, you passed up on that college graduation because you had something more important than that in the college or high school or trade school. Interesting, right? And then we have audacity to say we don't have time. How dare we can do that? How dare we can do that? Why can we do that? I wish we were never permitted to do so. So, today's podcast, like I always, I like to do short, effective type podcast. See if you can catch the flame and you can use it for your goodness. Because after all, my goal over here is to share something new that I feel it should be shared with you that might help. That might give you the thought. That might inspire you to change your heart and mind about some things. It might encourage you. It might push you to a new level of encouragement. And it might not do anything to you. Because if your goal is not to listen to people like me and yourself and many others, if your goal is that, then nobody can help. You don't have to listen. But I'm urging you to listen. Listening is very important. Listening is a starting point of everything. This is where things settle into your brain, and you start integrating stuff that will matter in upcoming events of your life. Let's promise to each other today that we're not going to use that excuse, I don't have time. Anytime the thought comes, I don't have time, just replace that thought with a new thought that says, I got all this time. Let's see I can be effective. Let's see I can cultivate that time into my life and make things better. Let's see I can find better answers in my life. Let's see if I can allocate this time and get out of the troubles of my life. At least the ones that I'm responsible for, I have full right to get out of them. But you're going to have to set aside time for that. You just can't say that. No. There are important things in life. Everything is important. Nothing is non-important, okay? Nothing is non-important. Everything is very important in life. Everything. Then you can decide what is most important, okay? That's all you can do. It's a filtration system, you know. You just cannot say everything is important and then get wasted into those small things, or just focus on bigger things and better things in your life where your time can be effectively used. I think that's enough for today. Please listen to it. Please keep listening to Ask Ali Podcast. Please keep watching Ask Ali Podcast YouTube channel. Without you, I'm nothing. I've been saying that. You're very important to me. And I invite you to be part of this journey, okay? See if we can get some messages across. See if we can make things better for you and I both. We are connected. We must be kindred souls. We are connected. We are human beings. We are part of this human network. How could we not help each other? How could we not offer help to each other? With that promise, thank you so much. Keep listening to Ask Ali Podcast, and please like, subscribe, comment, leave me the voice messages. If you have any question, ask me the question. I'll be glad to answer that question, okay? I'm at your service. My time is dedicated to you. So, next time, okay? Thank you so much. I'll catch you next in the next week.